Welcome to EDUNOM Media, India's trusted education channel, which gives you all updates related to education. As you know, because of COVID-19, so many students and parents are suffering what will happen in education institute about the students' career and future. For that, its good news is that today we have the guest with us, Dr. DNS Kumar, who is the Vice Chancellor of Ansal University, Gurgaon. He will speak about how education sector are already much more affected because of COVID-19. Welcome, sir, to our show. Sir, my questions to you, sir. How do you think education sector is much more affected because of COVID-19? Sir, can you elaborate?
See, the education sector is one of the important pillar of any country's national development. Right. When we say national or economic development, we have three important pillars: education, health, and infrastructure. Right. Infrastructure activities have come to a standstill. Health sector is doing a lot of activities in order to take care of COVID-19. At the same time, if you see across the country and outside the country, for 191 plus countries, this COVID has badly affected. Right. When we see education sector, that to higher education sector, today we have 935 universities. We have central universities, state universities, private universities, deemed universities, and standalone institutions and colleges. And if you count standalone colleges and institutes, around 50,000 colleges that we have. But look at the demographic dividend of a country like India. In the age group of 15 to 35, we have around 40% of our population. Nice. And currently, our gross enrollment ratio is around 24%. And the Prime Minister of the country, Honorable Narendra Modi ji, is planning to see how this gross enrollment ratio can go to 50% by 2030. Keeping that in mind, national education policy has been already brought into existence. Nice. All right. Means the background work in order to give better education, relevant education, significant education, India has already done. It is most unfortunate that India has been hit by this COVID-19 from February onwards. Now today, most of the educational institutions who were not having the bandwidth of IT infrastructure, they are badly suffering. But I'm happy to say the institutions like Ansal and others who were well established in terms of their IT infrastructure, it has not affected us much.
Oh, that's great. But sir, one question is that in fact parents also is quite fearing. They should continue their study this year or students should drop their future plan this year.
Lambodar ji, there are two things when the crisis is there or recession is there which won't get affected. Rather, the community or the public at large takes care more of those two sectors. And those two sectors are health sector and education sector.
In fact, education sector is recession-free industry, I believe.
Yes, it is a recession-free, right? And these are the days when the online or remote learning is going to happen. In my assessment, if it is taken well, cost of education to parents and students is going to come down. Right? At the same time, the higher education component, which addresses so much in terms of liberal education, may get affected to some extent, which has to be cautiously taken care. Government of India is working well in order to establish BharatNet, so that across the country irrespective of the remote area or rural area, everyone is going to get the net without any glitches. With that, and we have quite a talented people, faculty members, the people in the market who are doing lots of online classes and all. In my opinion, there is no reason why the students should postpone their learning to next year. India is gearing well, and most of the institutions already have done extremely good job in terms of remote learning to their students.
I totally agree, sir, because knowledge for students, knowledge have no boundary. They can learn
Yes.
from offline or online mediums also. Fortunately, as you said, Ansal universities are the great in terms of technology or bandwidth is concerned. So they can teach their students through online mediums also till the time everything will be normal.
Perfectly said. In fact, it is an opportunity for the students and also the corporate executives.
Right, sir.
What is to happen in the offline education, students have to come to the campus, and as and when the classes are there, only they used to learn. But today with online material, which is flowing in for students from various ways, maybe audio, maybe video, maybe e-journal, e-books, SWAYAM platform, Telnet platform by UGC and all. See, students and others can learn at their convenience and their pace, and they can learn repeatedly. If they have not understood, they can learn repeatedly. That opportunity the students and others will have.
What's a great. So, as you know, Ansal University, in fact, we all know one of the topmost university in India. In fact, top 5 university in North India. So I believe that can you, tell me about details about Ansal University is all about how, about quality of education, placement is concerned. Can you explain for our students?
See, the founders of Ansal University, for them, education is not new. There's a legacy of education more than 31 years.
Oh, great.
In 1989, they started Ansal School of Architecture and Arts. Right? And our flagship program is Art and Architecture.
Right.
Recognizing the contribution Chiranjeevi Charitable Trust was giving it to the society and to the educating community, they gave a conscious thought in 2012 to establish a university. And the vision of this university is to take relevant education, which is a research-based education, which is a contemporary education, and which focuses at a global level, recognizing the national importance and also relevance of local needs. That way, today we have 8 contemporary schools. All these are applied in their nature, and wherein one of the unique feature of our deliverables when we engage with the students and industrial friends is throughput. We get a good students, which is our input, and our throughput is very strong in terms of experiential learning, and outcome-based education is our mission.
Oh, that's really great, and students will definitely get benefit whenever they join in Ansal University. It's really good news for all these aspirants which program they want. So one thing students might confuse, so many colleges and universities are there across the India, in fact Delhi NCS also. So why students should choose Ansal University is the one of the main destinations for their future, in fact for their career.
See, Lambodarji, you know well, it is located at such place. It is convenient for the students to travel from any parts of NCR region.
Heart of Gurgaon, you can say Millennium City of India.
Yeah, Millennium City. And when you say Millennium City, we are in the hub of 20,000 plus corporates.
Right.
And our students get an advantage, rather benefit of industrial executives interacting with our students now and then.
Right.
At the same time, when you ask the question to me, why students should choose Ansal University as compared to other institutions,
Right.
we have very good collaborations with international universities. With such collaborations, we bring a lot of value-added, learning to the students and also interaction by international faculty to our students. So in that way, Ansal University is better placed in terms of deliverables, in terms of integration, and in terms of creating a synergetic learning to the students.
Oh, that's really good news for students. So in fact, sir, in at Ansal University, you are focusing on research or innovations or faculties or placement activities or internship. So which main thing you are mainly focusing at Ansal University for the welfare of the students?
See, in order to take, as I said, relevant and significant education, the education should be research-based. And this research, in addition of basic research, our endeavor more and more is applied research. Because all our schools are application-oriented.
That means practical exposure, you are putting much more focus. What exactly
Yes.
is right now?
Practical plus experiential learning.
Oh, that's great.
Not only doing the practical in the labs, but also students should go out of the portals of university and they should experience it.
Oh, that's really good news for the students.
That is giving a hands-on experience to the students, right? Where we draw some of the projects from government, from the industry, and from the community, and we engage the students in such of the consultancy projects that we get from all these I mentioned. So therefore, students, when the students are engaged in all those projects, they get a hands-on experience, which are live projects.
Oh, that's great, sir. That's great. And dear students, what VC sir told about Ansal University, this is genuinely authentic and perfect. Yes, in terms of quality of education, Ansal University is one of the best, and the environment, and of course, practical exposure. So if you are seriously to make a career at Ansal University, is one of the best university in terms of practical exposure, internship is concerned, quality of education, innovation and research. They are the backbone for the success. So dear students, if you want to join in Ansal Universities for any queries, any doubt, so you can directly contact Ansal Universities for this. In fact, because of COVID-19, so Ansal University is doing a great job providing online education in such a way, so you never face any problem because of COVID-19. Thank you, VC sir, for your valuable time for our students. It's really pleasure talking with you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.